Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Out and About in the UK. Coming to you today from the Emerald Grounds here in Ruislip. We're here for the Connacht Senior Football Championship quarter-final between London and Roscommon, the last competitive game to be held here before the redevelopment of the new stadium. A little later on we'll be catching up with all the action and excitement. But first, Diana was in central London for this year's London Marathon.
The show and indeed the Virgin Money London City Marathon 2015. This year marks the 35th anniversary of the marathon, and just under 40,000 people have gathered here for a mammoth marathon around the city. If we do get the interview, just focus on his face. Yeah. And then my question will be on the mic. Yeah, he's coming back. Hey Kevin, how are you? Good, thank you. I found out yesterday you were running, so I was like, we'll chat to him.
Yeah, I know, bloody hell.
Are you ready? This is John, by the way.
Hi John, how are you getting on? All right.
Irish, nice.
It's a bit cold out here, yeah. I'm going to get going now.
Just a little bit. Are you ready? Okay. So Kevin, here we are at the 35th London Marathon. You're preparing to run. How are you feeling?
Nervous, cold, ready to go. I think it's in there, have a cup of tea now and just ready to get up and running, so it'll be good, yeah.
You're a bit of a sporting hero, a bit of a legend in Ireland. It's fair to say. There are 450 Irish people here, a big strong crowd running as well. Who are you running for today?
I'm running for the Down Syndrome Association. My daughter has Downs, so it's something that I've tried to raise as much funds for as I can since she was born. So I do quite a bit with Down Syndrome Ireland, with the Down Syndrome Association in the UK. So that's what I'm trying to raise funds for. Yeah.
You're a busy man as it is. So how do you find the time to train?
Simple word, I've not I've not done as much as I should, but it's about trying to fit as much as I can in, really. So I've managed to try and get a few early runs.
It's a massive day for you today. Not only are you running the marathon, but you're getting married as well.
Yes, I am. So we're running halfway separately to Tower Bridge, having our ceremony and then running the second half.
How does that work out with your timings? How long will your ceremony take?
It's about 20 minutes. We'll have a few photos afterwards, but we'll probably have a bit of time to get changed and things. So we have about an hour or so stopping and then just keep going. It's not really about times today, I don't think.
You're obviously keen runners. How did you meet? Is it through the running world?
No, we just met out at a club, to be honest. So no.
And the idea to get married during the marathon, where did that come from?
Paul claims it was his idea, so and just suggested it. We wanted to do something a bit different, and we both love the London Marathon. He'd always wanted to run it, so we thought we'd combine the two and see if it works well.
I'm sure it will. This is the 35th marathon. Is this your first one?
It's my second one. I did last year, which went well. I did just over 4 hours. So I thought, okay, cool, let's do it again and get under 4 hours, which I don't think I'm going to do now, but it means I have to do it again next year.
You never know. You got to keep positive. Now you're running for the Rainbow Trust Children's Charity.
I am indeed, them and Malaria No More as well. So two great charities who I've been involved with for a while, and interesting stats. Even like just being here today. A cup of coffee costs more than you need to protect a child from malaria. So that's what I always think about when I'm running. And the Rainbow Trust, they support 1 in 4 families in the UK who have a child who's not feeling well or has terminal illness, and so support for the whole family. So we want to bring that number up to 2 out of 4 children. So.
And it's a brilliant day all in all. Thousands of people taking part. How do you feel when you get to the end? What was your feeling last year?
I mean, the sense of elation when you get to the end is nothing compares to it, and I think that's why I'm doing it probably again. I mean, the crowds on the day, it really gets you jacked up, like the adrenaline, and you know that thing where you get your tingles all over your body? Yeah. Come on. So it's great. And you know what? If you're suffering, there's somebody else probably hands distanced away suffering as well. So, yeah.
We wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much. Here we are now in the media centre on race day, London Marathon 2015. It is the hub of everything, the epicentre, and some of the marathon runners are about to walk on by. They've just completed the 26 miles. Let's hear what they have to say. So James, 26 miles just completed. How did you find the entire run?
Yeah, the middle bit was nice. The end bit wasn't very nice. I thought I had a brilliant day by about 18 or 19 miles and then still had a fair bit to go. So I think anyone that enjoys the last little bit hasn't gone hard enough.
How did you do time-wise?
I did just over 2 hours 50, so I kind of had times, so that's kind of under 2 hours 50 and that's 2 hours 55, so I kind of stuck more to that side, but I was very, I really cared about my time till halfway and I just wanted to finish.
Congratulations on completing the 26 miles.
Thank you.
How's it feel?
Good. I'm a few sore bits, but they just sorted me out in the tent, so I'm not too bad. But yeah, amazing event, amazing marathon. Great to see so many people taking part. It's crazy because I've only done one before and it was quite quiet. So you see so many people coming from all different directions when all the three starts come together was amazing, and the crowd were electric as well. So lots of support out there. Everyone should be very proud of themselves for completing today.
Today you're running for Cancer Research UK. Why did you choose that charity and why are they important to you?
We've been working together since the start of last year. I have a triathlon every year that I put on, which has been in Luton. Now it's in Derby this year, July the 12th. And I think we all know that cancer is a big issue, and I think that we all get affected in some way, shape or form through friends or loved ones that are affected by it. So yeah, we've all got to do as much as we can to try and get rid of it and try and find better ways of solving the issues of cancer.
Did you train much in the lead up to this?
I trained a lot, more than I had before, and worked really hard and used my Apple Watch the whole time, and it made a big difference.
Yeah. Was there any point throughout the race where you just felt like you couldn't really do it, and what spurred you on to keep going?
Not really. I would say towards maybe the last sort of 600 yards are a bit rough, but such a beautiful view, and I could see the finish, and so I knew I could do it.
Not only have you just run a marathon, but you've also got a Guinness World Record. Tell us about that.
Oh, it's great. I mean, it adds to the kind of excitement of the event. I've had run before and broken a couple of records, and it helps you get the sponsorship. And I really want to do something. This is my 10th London Marathon, so I was very fortunate to have that many opportunities to run, and I wanted to do something a bit special, give back to a charity that have done a lot for me, and the Lord Taverners have supported me right the way through school. Played all the cricket competitions. Believe it or not, I could once play a bit of cricket. Not anymore, but back then I played quite a lot, and it's my kind of way of saying thank you, and it's a privilege to be here.
Your sign says my 35th London Marathon. You have not run all of them, have you?
Indeed I have, yes. Since 1981, I'm showing my age now. Since 1981, yeah.
What is it about long distance running like this that you love?
I don't run like this every time. I'm doing it because every 5 years I run in this costume. Do it for a different charity every year. And when I first started, I said I'd only do one. Here I am, 35 years later.
Loving your outfit.
Thank you.
Why did you go for this?
Well, I did the Brighton Marathon 2 weeks ago, and I didn't have my name or anything on, so nobody was cheering me on. So I thought, right, that's it. I'm going to do London as Yoda. And there was loads of people cheering me on, so it was brilliant.
Great. Is that what kept you going then, having the crowd kind of behind you the whole way?
Oh yeah, the crowd in London. This is my third London Marathon, and the London crowd's amazing. Absolutely love them.
Here comes the bride, finally, and the groom. Hello.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you. We met Laura earlier. Paul, you've reached the finish line and you are now a married man.
Yes, I know, it's an excellent feeling, a bit of a painful one, but an excellent one. I'm just glad glad to make it to the end.
In hindsight, was this a great idea?
I think it's been the best day of our lives.
Well, that's it, the finishing line of the Virgin Money London Marathon 2015. And what a marathon it has been. Those guys are tired, but they have done an amazing job raising huge amounts of money for charity. In the past 34 years, we've had £716 million raised. So let's see what we can do in 2016. Over to you, Ian.
Well, Diana seemed to have a great old time there at this year's London Marathon, and many thanks there to all the competitors who spoke to us on the day. We're going to take a break right now, but do come back to us for the second half of the show. Very welcome back to the show. We're here in Ruislip for this year's Connacht Senior Football Championship quarter-final between London and Roscommon. So let's hear from some of the fans. Roscommon's biggest fans here today.
Yes, great day. Come over yesterday, out last night, and here we are today for the match. So really looking forward to it now. It should be a good game.
You're not going to support your neighbouring county today?
No, I'm a Galway woman, so but I'm the London Rose, so I'll be supporting London today.
There's a great old scene here, great atmosphere.
Great atmosphere, really buzzing atmosphere. I'd say it'll get better as the day goes on.
To watch today?
I suppose for Roscommon you're looking at the Murtas inside, both of them, Cathal Craig, Senna Kilbride, the back lines, Shawnee McDermott, midfield, Cathal Shine, Ian Kilbride. You know, but you have guys on the London team as well, Mark Gotcha, you know, Lorcan Mulvey, you know, so look, we're not over here thinking that it's going to be a walk in the park. We have a job to do, as it's not easy to come over here logistically, but I think we'll get out with a few points to spare.
And yourself, tell us about your own involvement. You were a goalkeeper coach, yeah?
It was a pleasure actually, because I played for Roscommon myself years ago, but this particular bunch of lads, as Niall said, like they're the most dedicated bunch of Roscommon players that I ever saw or was ever involved in, and they've just totally zoned in on what their job is in the league, and now the championship is starting, and I really think we have a good chance. Like, everyone comes over here for a good time, but there's a job to be done as well, you know, so hopefully get out of here with a good win, and hopefully it's the start of a good summer for Roscommon.
Guys, a great day. Yourself, you've the London jersey on here. How do you think today is going to go?
I think London could put it up to them, you know. If they get the ball into Mulvey and Adrian Moyles, they can finish well, you know. They just got to keep Roscommon from scoring, which will be tough, you know, because they've had 2 good years, you know. But I think I fancy London, you know, in their home ground, anything could happen, you know.
So you've been a London man, a Londoner, and having a father from Sligo. The next game, you know, if they win, it's going to be mixed emotions for you.
We always beat Sligo, so we beat them last year. So.
The good thing is his mum is from Roscommon, so
he doesn't know which way to turn today, I'd say.
That's why I'm here today. I'm shouting for Roscommon.
And you're a Sligo man?
Yeah, my wife is from Roscommon.
That's the right answer there when she's watching this later on. Lads, you're here for the big game. How is it going to go?
Hardcore Roscommon fans, travel them all around wherever they are, Crow Park, New York next year, so enjoy the day.
So the winners here today go on to beat Sligo in the semi-final. You're pretty confident that you're going to make a trip to Sligo?
every game's a game. You know, like coming here, you know, you can't just say, oh, it's London. You treat every game as a serious game, and like I said, we're going in the right direction. We want to keep going that way. So, yeah, we don't get too confident or cocky about it. Just.
Who's the big one to beat in the Connacht Championship this year? Mayo, probably.
Mayo, yeah. For us, it's Mayo. Obviously, we have that rivalry there. Where I'm from, we're very close on the border. Where I'm from, they play club football in Mayo, and we live in Roscommon. So obviously, it's
Balladrine, eh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it's good banter, and you know, obviously, it'd be great for us to win a Connacht final this year against Mayo. But you know, we'll keep our heads firm to the ground for a minute and feet firm to the ground.
Quickly, Sean, half-time, it's been an eventful game. Give us a rundown with the score.
Well, it's 11 points to 5 at the moment. I think Roscommon are slightly ahead at the moment, getting more of the play.
2 London GA men here. We're hoping for a London win. There's a lot of people in Roscommon hoping for a Roscommon win, I'm sure, and by the time they're watching this, they know the outcome, but it's quite a close game, and London are doing pretty well.
Yeah, London are going well. I think they'll play better in the second half now. Roscommon came at them very hard, and they thought they'd finish them off, but you know, they are picking up there towards the end of the first half, so I think it'll be better next half.
And how do you think they put final score, final predictions?
I would think Roscommon will probably edge it in the end, yeah. Unless London create some havoc in the second half and improve a hell of a lot. But they got to get the ball out more and get more passes in and shoot for the goal mouth.
Well, if London stayed playing the way they are, there'd be about 7 to 8 points in it in favour of Roscommon.
That's a fairly comprehensive win in favour of Roscommon.
Well, the way London are playing at the moment, they're not going for scores. So, you know, they've got to improve.
You need to pick it up in the second half.
Correct, yeah.
Dermot, we're in a great vantage point now to catch the game at half-time. London a little bit behind, but aside from that, it's the last game, competitive game here in Ruislip before the redevelopment of the stadium. You must be delighted to see that happening.
I am delighted, over the moon, and I wish all the committee all the best. I was instrumental in buying this place.
And Dermot, you're with London GA, you're involved in London GA since 1961.
That's correct, yes.
A lot of things have happened in that time.
It has. An awful lot of water has gone under the bridge.
It's great to see London GA prospering so much here right now.
It's great to see the progress they've made since the 60s, 70s, yeah.
Yeah, we're over the first round, and that's the important thing. Won 14 to 10 points. I was very impressed with the spirit of London. They stayed at the game even when we were pulling ahead. They stayed working hard, which was good for our fellas that they stayed at it, and they did bring it down to 6 points at one stage, and it was great to see that enthusiasm because I know from being over here myself that London are it's difficult. There's difficult circumstances that they train and they give the commitment.
Roscommon, they were a tough opponent today.
Yeah, they're very well prepared. Obviously, after coming out of Division 2, winning it, going into Division 1, looking forward to Division 1 football next year, and they're going from strength to strength, and they're definitely put themselves down as massive contenders for the Connacht Championship. So they were well prepared coming out here, but we thought we were in a good enough place ourselves. Training had been going well, and I suppose we never give in there either, which is a great sign as well. It was 10-15 minute patches there where we completely dominated midfield and possession of the ball, and we probably didn't get as many scores as we'd like. We need to probably come up with some more options up front so we can get scores on the board when we have the ball. That's the big thing I think we need to work on, and we're winning our fair share of possession. Our tackling isn't bad, it can improve also, but I think we definitely need to come up with some ideas in the final third, and if we can do that, then we'll be a team to put it up to anyone in the qualifiers.
Some great performances from some of the Roscommon players, but a few of the London players also stood out as well.
Yeah, I mean, people like the Cathal Shine, I thought he had a very good first half for Roscommon, and
but we kept most of their danger men quiet, which was our intention, and we had to try and do that. And the work up the field was very positive from our forwards. They worked extremely hard. People like Larkin, who got man of the match there, which is good for us to receive that accolade. It's a team performance, and it's a positive. So, we did well. We just got to go back and work hard over the next few weeks and get ready for the qualifier. And I think that game will give us confidence and will bring us on a lot for the next game.
Well, I thought London played very well for periods, and they probably should have kept it tighter. But unfortunately, Roscommon pulled ahead by about 6 points about midway through the first half, and they kind of kept it. They kind of kept that distance between themselves and London for the remainder of the game. When they got the goal in the second half from Murtagh, that really kind of killed it from London's point of view. However, London did have their chances. They kicked a lot of wides. They kicked a lot of wides in that second half, and Lorcan Mulvey played a great game for them in the full forward line.
Man of the match.
He was the man of the match. Lorcan Mulvey was one of the best player on the field. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. There was too many wides, but London will take that kind of form into the qualifiers, and they've lots of reason to be confident.
Yeah, a huge day. It's always our showcase day, isn't it? Our big day of the year. We do a lot of planning well in advance for this day, and a big crowd as usual. A huge Roscommon following, of course, turning up for the day to enjoy the match. And obviously, the Roscommon got the result, and they'll be pleased. The London fans will now look forward to the All-Ireland qualifiers. But we're delighted. We have a good crowd. It seems to have worked out well, and people have enjoyed themselves, and they'll enjoy the rest of the day. And we look forward, obviously, to next year and when Mayo come over.
And with the redevelopment, things will look a lot different.
Yeah, well, you'll take a look around here today and you'll see a Ruislip in a year's time won't look what you see here today. And I suppose it's about taking a few photos or taking a few memories back with you today about the old Ruislip, because when Mayo run out here next May, we'll hopefully have a fully developed ground with a new stand over here and work around the ground, a new pitch. So we're looking very much forward to that, and something that we've tried for years, and we're getting close to it now, so we're delighted for that.
What a great day it's been here in Ruislip. A scoreline of 1-14 to 10 points in favour of Roscommon. Roscommon now go on to meet Sligo in the Connacht Senior Football semi-final. If you'd like to contact the show, send an email to ian@irishtv.ie, and you can also find us on Facebook and on Twitter. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have right now, but do come back to us next week when we'll be out and about in the UK.